Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Ursula's Journey. How are you all doing on today? You all can see I'm in my den, and the sun is coming through. Sunny day. Grateful. Thank God for allowing it to come through. We have been having some rain here in Birmingham, Alabama. I know you all have as well. And next week, beautiful souls, really starting tomorrow, Saturday, it's supposed to be like starting in the 90s, the heat index 100. So I have a family funeral to go to tomorrow, and I'm like, whoo. So it's one of those times, and it's time. It is really time, you all. I hope that you all have been doing great. I have been trying to get into my stores, had some things in the car, and just haven't been doing post. Been having some little bit of a health issues, you all. So I paid attention to it because, as we all know, I'm talking about, I'm on my healing journey. I paid attention to it and noticed how I was feeling this way. I would go into my stores or what have you, but when I put my stuff in the car, it was just nothing else I could do when I get home to show you all. But today I do feel better, you all. I do feel better. It's Friday and we're off on Fridays. For those that don't know, I work in education arena. So in the summers, we work from Monday through Thursday, 7:30, my regular time, we'll be done for 4:45 versus 3:30, my God. And on Fridays, we're off. So I like that part. It's been a good summer. It's always a good summer. It's what you make it, right? So I enjoy the Fridays. I really rest on Fridays. I don't do much of anything on Fridays. Let's say, in my mindset, of course, we're going to still piddle around and do things as women, right? But that's what I do. Fur baby today, you all, he is over here. Fur baby, we're going to the doctor at 2 o'clock because on the top of his head, he has like a little, it was like a little missing of his fur. And it was like a little blood. I'm like, what has happened to you? As I talked to my baby. And I would clean it or whatever, but then I was taking pictures and noticing the little fur was disappearing a little bit there. So I don't know if something bit him. You know how he'd be outside on the deck and the bumblebees and what have you. So I'm not sure if something's bit him. He was scratching it or whatever. But we're going today at 2. And he had been biting on this little paw down here, scratchy. So I'm going to let them look at that. Nothing, furs, whatever. And me, you know, I know when he comes in, I keep him, I wash his face and what have you. And, you know, I've told years ago, always wash their paws because whatever they're touching outside, the pollen, all that stuff, that's the allergies come up through their paws and they touch everything. So I don't know what he got into. Because he just sit on the deck, he'd go downstairs, but I'm thinking something probably bit him, a bee or something, and he just was scratching. But we're going to go get that done today. But anyway, let me go ahead and share with you all a few things that I have here, you all. I went to the Dollar General over there by my job, maybe like 3 minutes away. And I noticed that this dollar aisle has not been stocked. I'm looking. I may run in there and get me some crackers and my favorite water packs. I'm like, okay. So there are 2 older ladies in there. One manager overlaid. I know when they were there, it stayed stocked. It always been stocked. But all of a sudden, one morning I went, they were not open at 7. The next morning I went, they weren't open at 7. Then went on down, it was like change in management. And so the guy was there. So when I went on the other day, it was stocked. And I said, well, I was worried. You know, he said, yeah. He said, I mop these floors and I try to make sure my stores are nice and clean. I said, yeah, they were like this. But I knew something had changed when the management changed. So I'm saying this for a reason. So when I go in the store, you all, and I see some things that are not there, I ask them, I said, do y'all have these items? Because I told him, I said, that's why I stopped going to Dollar General years ago, because it was junky, because he was saying that stores be junky. I'm like, yeah, that's why I stopped years ago. So when I went in there, I'm like, okay, we're getting back to this. So I did find a few things, you all. Some things are repeat, but I want to share with you all what I purchased when I went in there. So I went and I got these. I like to use these, you all. These are the Saniflush toilet bowl cleaners, bleach tablets. There are 2-pack here, and everything here is $1. All of these items I'm going to show you all are $1, okay? So I got these 2-pack, and I love to use these, and they are great to have. And they do work. You know, you put them in the back of your toilet because, you know, as women, we clean them toilets and things we do. It's getting a little dim. Let me put my light up here, you all. 1 second, I want to knock my tripod down. Let me open my blind a little bit, beautiful souls. I really don't open this blind much. There, got some of this light in here. So I purchased that because I like to have these. So I stock up on those as well. And then as I was going down the aisle, I saw these. And they were just sitting there by itself. So I was like, I wonder if this is $1. They were $1 as well. And these are the 4-pack, the Santa Flush. And these are the blue tablets, okay? So I like to have that. It's just something when you see the blue coming up. And I purchased the ones that were lavender. And my husband was like, what is that? Because in the toilet, sometimes they leave like little red, pinkish crumbs or whatever. And that kind of spooked him one time. So I was like, yeah, it spooked me too. So I like to buy these here. So they are really great, you all. That's Santa Flush. The next thing I purchased, I like to buy Repeats Colgate Anti-Cavity Fluoride Toothpaste, 60% free, sparkling white cinnamon. And I haven't purchased this actual flavor in a while. I'm not a paste girl. I use them, but I like a gel more. So sometimes I get the Ultra Bright or these or what have you, but I get these. Of course, I still shop in my other stores, Dollar Tree, but they are $1.25, you all. So this is $1 at Dollar General. The next thing I purchased, which I have not been able to find, which they did have these, the Clarissa Makeup Removable Towelettes. And these are cleansing and moisturizing tablets for all skin types, 30. They do have some with the collagen, and I can't think what else is another like a pink. But I haven't been able to find these in Dollar General or Roses because they're the ones that have them for $1. So I found this and I grabbed it, you all, because I have not been wearing, and it's been great. I haven't been wearing any makeup on my skin this summer because in the summer, you know, just the custodial supervisor, the principal, and I now administrative assistant is 12 months are there. So I don't, you know, make up like fully when I'm going to work normally. So I've been giving my skin a rest. So I just been using my cleaning, my witch hazel, and put my moisturizer on there. So that's all I've been doing. So giving it a little break, you all. Also, I like to purchase these, and when I see them, I give them the personal care flushable wipes, you all. And these are the Value Pack 54 wipes. And they are plant-based fiber, free of alcohol, parabens, and they are great, you all. I like these, pH balanced. I don't flush these, no matter what has anything I flush with. I don't flush anything, but I like to have these, you all. I have them here. I keep in my car. I have my person work. After my gallbladder, we all know what happens, right? So things just happen with your body. So I love to have these flushable wipes, but I don't flush them. I do not put them in my toilet, you all. Also, at work, I will keep these Yardley, you all, washcloth wipes. And I love these. And they're only 18 in here. And they are disposable washcloths, sensitive skin, alcohol-free, enriched with aloe vera, chamomile, and vitamin E, you all. Fragrance-free. They're 18 in here, and they are large. I keep these in my little female pouch in my drawer at work. People, you know them. And the last time I used them, it was like, you know, one of our little females or what have you. I have it for that. So we have baby wipes at work, but you know, as a woman, I'm like, you know, you try to make sure you talk to the parents. You say to you get up there and get them. We want to make sure they're taken care of. One of our little ones in kindergarten had a little accident, little wet himself, so I had to get one. Let him go in the bathroom and stand outside the door. And my principal said, "Can you handle that for me?" When she was in a meeting, and I stood outside the door, give him one. I would haul through the door, tell him what to do. But I like to have these, and this is what we do in the education arena. We are the mothers, we are the counselors, we are the prayer warriors. We're all of that because we love our babies and we want to see them do well and succeed. And that's what we do. And we don't have a problem with it, you all. The next thing I purchased, which I have never purchased one of these. I know that you all talk about the absorbent things that takes the moisture out the air from the Dollar Tree. I know some people say like the ones with the blue lid, and there's another one with a green. So I've never purchased this, but I got one from the Dollar General. And this is the Dollar Home Select brand hanging moisture absorber. Attracts and traps excessive moisture, eliminates musty odor, creates freshener, cleaner air, fresh scent, collects and securely stores water. So it's not so much of that. I'm going to put it in my closet in my office. I got all the closets. I have a big double closet in our bedroom. My husband and I have both those two double big closets in our bedrooms. I have that one. I cleaned it out to where I have this much space now. I got rid of it. I said, I can't, I'm not wearing this stuff. And then the one in my actual office, I'm going to put it in there because those are the clothes I'm using. You know, right now in my bedroom are like my dresses and skirts and stuff like that. But when my husband cooks, he likes to bake and cook stuff and fish and do different things. So I'm going to close my door, but I'm going to put this in here because you can tell, you may not tell in the vicinity of things, but when I sat down the other day and got my throat, I could smell, I'm like, oh, washed this last week, but it could smell a food smell. So I'm going to make sure to, I had to wash it. Of course, you try to wash it, weekly. But I was like, ooh, I've got to throw that down there now to be washed. But I'm going to put this in my closet because of just smells, because sometimes I, want to have things. And this is how it looks, you all. Because I haven't even seen it. It has a little flap. I'm not going to open it where you hang it. And the little beads there. So there's only one in here. And I'm going to go get another one. And they had some more. They did have some more. So I'm going to go and get some more. But I just wanted to put it in my closet in the bedroom. Where my office, really. My office closet there. So I purchased this. The next thing I purchased, which I haven't seen, there are the actual super glues, a 4-pack for $1. So I purchased these here, you all. I normally get super glue, my husband from the Dollar Tree, but these were $1. I do use certain glues for my nails. When I put on nails this summer, I hadn't put on any nails or anything, but I'm going to a funeral tomorrow, and I think I'm going to go ahead and put some nails on. I don't want to do anything long, so I'll probably put a few nails on and trim them down a little bit low, so. Because I have just not been doing a lot with, adding extra that I normally do. So what I do, I've been keeping them cut down low because they do grow, but they just sometimes break and thin out too much. So I'm going to see how this works with my nails when I put them on this afternoon. And I may just polish them. I don't know, y'all. That's what I'm saying. The next thing I have here is the spa soap. They had like one there. And I was like, let me grab this. And like I said, these are like two different store shopping times, okay? Maybe 3, I don't know. But I'm combining some things. But I love this soft soap spa, soothing aloe hand soap with moisturizers. It is eco-friendly, phosphate and enzyme free. This is the refills I use. On my last haul, you all saw I bought the Jergens again. And the reason I bought that is because I haven't been able to find this in Dollar General. Dollar Tree has it, but it's $1.25. But when I'm in Dollar General, I like to just get everything there. I heard some fur baby sleep. I was like, you need to go and rest because you're going to go. He don't like going to the doctor. Ooh, he don't care for the doctor. He going to be very shocked. So I'm going to drag him in because my husband's going to the doctor. So it is on me. So when I get back, I'll be worn out. I'm going to wash my hair. I have conditioner in it now. I'm going to wash my hair and, get ready and everything for tomorrow. So it's going to be like worn out. The next thing I purchased, you all, I purchased 2 of these and I used one last night because Mr., Mrs., whatever it is, menopause, she is working on your sister here. And it's a little bit extra. Yeah, a little bit extra. I had to go to my doctor for my annual about a week ago and we talked about some things. I don't want to take stuff and do anything. But it's extra. It really is. And I had to get a fan. One day I went to work that morning and I saw the Dodger. I said, somebody got to have a fan. So I got the little small fan I showed y'all in one of my hauls. And it's right there on my actual nightstand dresser. And it's there in the air like, shh. But I had to get some because I use peppermint oil in my nostrils at night. But I was like, ooh, let me go ahead. So this is the Garu Nada, I think how you say it, vapor inhaler. Non-medicated, 1 stick, refreshing menthol. So I purchased 2 of these. Because I'm like, I'm not going to be getting no summer colds, but it's not that. And I'm going to tell you all, I haven't had anything like that since I've been drinking my Rise mushroom coffee. It's one part of saying it keeps your immune system. I'm a witness. And the weight, oh yeah. So I have not had anything. COVID, I was hitting it for a minute, nothing. But this here is really great. And I used it first time last night. Okay, my last 3 things here. I purchased this some time ago, and I saw this as a personal care product, you all. And I don't know if you can see the yellow there, but it's actual After Sun Soother Lotion, aloe vera, and jojoba oil, 5 ounces. Let me see if you all can see it there. And I purchased it, and it has a seal on. I love to have the seals because sometimes, when you're out in the sun, it doesn't matter what nationality you are. Oh, let me get this. You have to have some type of sunscreen. That it doesn't matter. Things are different now. So it says After Sun Soother. So I'm like, well, I don't burn with the sun or whatever. But what I'm going to do is use some of this when I go out and walk at work. And it says it helps keep your tan looking beautiful. So when I saw that, I'm like, I don't know if this for me or not. But it says help keep your tan looking beautiful longer by providing the moisture your skin needs. The easily absorbed, non-greasy formula is enriched with soothing aloe vera and nourishing jojoba oil. Regular use will keep your skin soft all year long. So it says directions, shake well before use, apply a generous amount on your face and skin after the sun exposure and showering, or whenever your skin feels dry. Okay, so I like the fact of that because we know the sun does that. It does. I know it does this with hair of mine. Whew. So this is another thing, the hair. So I said, this is great to have. So what I'm going to do is, which is true, like when I go out and walk or whatever, and I said I'm going to start getting up on Friday mornings. And do it this morning and Saturday mornings. Can't do it in the morning, you go to a funeral and walk early. And then I come in and shower and rub this. So we all do need some type of cream like this, whether we have, regardless of your nationality or whatever. But this is great to have because if we go out and be in the sun long, we do get dark tan as well. So I got this beautiful sauce. And the last thing I got, you all, which we have seen people talk about these on the Dollar Tree. They're $1.25, but Dollar General has these, you all. And these are the personal care body wash. I have never purchased this. I usually get the others from my mom when she went to Roses. And I went with her about a month ago when I came from my classmate's funeral. She got it. And I was like, you like these? She said, yeah. And I forgot the scent she got. So I'm going to start buying these up. And I think she's going to funeral me tomorrow. So I'm going to take them and see which one she wants. But this is the sweet pineapple and melon scent. And this is sugar key lime scented, gluten-free, paraben-free, dye-free. And I love these, 14 fluid ounces. So these are in the Dollar General, you all. They are in the Dollar General. So that is my haul for today. Let me see what time it is, beautiful souls. So Fur Baby and I going to leave about 1:30 in about 15 minutes to give him time to run around while I'm trying to get him on his harness, get his water together. His bowl, we keep a bowl in the car, get his water, his bag is always in the car with his wipes and stuff in there, and get him there to go walk around a little bit, use the restroom, and get myself together. So that's my small haul there. I'm going to put these things up, but I just wanted to share that with you all. And as I mentioned, I'm going to be coming in, doing some videos, and I've got to start doing those as it relates to talk about budgeting. You know, how we can put ourselves in a place. I'm looking at videos or whatever, and let's talk about this regardless of what's going on in the world. It doesn't matter. We know, I know my culture, my grandma, budgeting. We didn't know it was budgeting, but we believe in seeing them saving money in a handkerchief or putting money in a jar. I have jars in there. I'm going to show y'all. These are things we want to just do and have, right? It's okay. Put money up somewhere in an envelope. Stick money in a coat jacket somewhere. We can't always say have our money in the bank all the time, because I know there's times I went to ATM like, my card wasn't working. The machine was down, or somebody tried to scam. They shut my card down. So always keep cash. I went to the store yesterday to purchase some shoes. I use cash. I went and got gas. I use cash. I'm going to show you all some things that I have, my envelopes and things that I do, but I'm going to probably be dropping some of those videos, at least one this weekend, you all. So I'm going to go ahead and get situated, get Fur Baby situated, and we'll be back and talk with you all. You'll see some more videos about that. Excuse me. So thank you all so much for coming in to watch this video, beautiful souls. I hope there are some things that you all may have seen you could think about purchasing. I have some more videos of some more things I purchased as well. But I'm going to go ahead and get him ready so we can get out of here. Talk with y'all soon. Now, have a great remaining of your day. Bye-bye now.